What's up, guys? This is Crypto James talking to you today about the Ethereum merge. But more importantly, where are the miners going? The miners follow money, guys. Make no mistake about it, the miners follow money. They go where they think they're going to make the most money. So let's have a look, because you do want to be paying attention to what the miners are doing. You know, they've invested all that money into equipment. They're going to want to get the most back. So where are they thinking of going? We're going to take a look. And like I said, if you want to make money, you might want to follow the miners. So pay attention to this video. Before I get into it, I do the spreadsheet. So these are the first 26 coins that I spoke about on the channel. Prices at recording versus current prices. Had you invested $100 into each of them when I released videos and you were still holding them, you'd be in profit for around 9.4K. However, if you had cashed out of those coins and sold them when the markets were riding high, you'd have been in profit for 123K. That is an incredible difference. That's the difference between cashing out at the right time and never cashing out. Either way, they'd still be a nice, tidy profit. If you want to see the coins I'm buying up in the bear cycle, the ones I think are going to have the massive, massive gains, then come check out Copy My Crypto. I've been building my portfolio for a while. I've got strong positions in multiple coins. I'm looking at adding to those positions, as well as buying up a few new coins, ones I think are going to have 40, 50, 100x gains. So if you want to know what they are, come to the site, read through it, and if it resonates with you, I look forward to seeing you there. So, guys, proof of work. Proof of work. So let's have a look. Market right now, fairly stable, not much happening. So proof of work miners intend to mine Ergo, not Ravencoin or Ethereum Classic. This was a poll. Now, Cryptovium, which is a poll which created a poll, revealed where Ethereum miners want to go. So the anticipated, obviously, proof of work to proof of stake, beacon chain, results in tons of miners losing money, right? They can't mine. They can't use their equipment for Ethereum anymore. So they've got to figure out where the hell to go. So in the run-up to the event, analyst Miles Deutscher identified 4 variables that could impact the merge. First of all, will it be delayed? What percentage will a proof of work fork constitute? Is OFAC risk a real concern following Torn? And what will post-merge yield be? Now, all good questions. And the question is the merge priced in? So I actually recommend people reading that thread. It's a really interesting thread in terms of a discussion about what could happen. And obviously the merge, although this article is a bit old, because it said September 19th, as far as I'm concerned, as far as I'm aware, I think it's about 9 days away now. Now, aside from that, look, Cryptovium listed 4 options to miners, because miners buy GPUs. So they're looking at GPU compatible coins that they could mine instead. So the options were Ravencoin, Flux, Ergo, and Ethereum Classic. Of the 4.9K participants that are all miners, Ergo was the most popular choice, pulling in almost half the votes. And Flux was next, 27.6%. Then Ravencoin, and then Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic got literally 8% of the vote. So Ergo's lead is pretty substantial. And it's worth paying attention. It really is, because look, when we take a look at what the current price points of some of these cryptos are, you know, Ergo's got a market cap of 135 million, right? Its all-time high was, $22.5. So it's only about 5x away. from its all-time high. But there is actually quite a small supply. The circulating supply is like 33%. Raven coin has quite a high market cap of around 338 million, I think, last time I checked. Yeah, 338 million. Half of its coins are out. And Flux, let's have a look at Flux as well. And what's worth paying attention to is, look, why are miners, why are they choosing between those? Well, they're where they think they're going to make money. What just happened there? 290 million. Okay? So, proof of work miners that spend a shit ton of money on GPUs are trying to figure out where to go. Where are they going to make the most money? They believe Ergo. They believe long-term Ergo is going to make them more. They believe, and then after that, they believe Flux is going to make them the most. So there is obviously a debate. None of it's certain, but both Flux and Ergo are the top two in terms of where miners think they're going to make the most money. And if that's what miners think, you need to pay attention, because fundamentally, miners tend to be right about where they're going to make the most money. They've got a good understanding of the markets. So you do want to be paying attention. Circulating supply 59. God, the coin market cap is dog shit, isn't it, guys? 32 million. How are you 27 million away? Useless. So over the coming weeks and stuff, I'll start doing deep dives into like Ergo and Ravencoin and Flux. I won't bother with Ethereum Classic, but too small a percentage, right? But guys, mine is rarely wrong. Mine is, they've bothered to spend thousands and thousands on that equipment. They want to get the most bang for their buck. Ergo and Flux are the top two. So it might be worth having a look, and I will deep dive into both of them very soon. There is one counter argument against this, though, and I want to talk about that because I like a balance when I can. So the counter argument is actually what this analyst Kyle McDonald presents. So he's an independent researcher. Now, I think he's talking bollocks with regards to Bitcoin, but what he says here is that the reason, obviously, for he recommends selling Bitcoin right now. The reason is that after the Ethereum merge, investors and regulators are going to realize that the energy-intensive method of proof of work was never really necessary. He states that Bitcoin doesn't have, because Bitcoin doesn't have the coordination like Ethereum to leave proof of work, Bitcoin could be the first to be regulated away. And what he's saying is, look, the energy consumption is a major bone of contention. McDonald doesn't believe Bitcoin will ever hit 69,000 again. But he's making the point that, look, fundamentally, when you're moving a system that is generating, 10 million GPUs or across the world to a system that runs on, a few thousand computers, the energy difference is substantial. As a result, he does believe that we're going to see proof of work regulated out of existence. There is an argument there. And there is the potential. Now, over the course of time, obviously, we're going to see governments are consistently talking about sort of carbon emissions and all that. But because they continuously make all this crap targets, they can create laws that outlaw proof of work mining. And if they did do that under the guise of protecting the planet or whatever, proof of work could suffer. And people do need to be aware of that. That's the risks with proof of work stuff. I don't think it's going to happen, but you do need to understand that there is a risk there. You never know what governments are going to do, because they are very rarely thinking beyond themselves, beyond how people perceive them. So yeah, there is a plus and a minus here, because the merge could legitimately make a lot of people think, or a lot of governments think, well, we don't need proof of work. We've just seen these things, Ethereum drop its energy usage by 99.9%. So why do we need proof of work at all? Damaging the planet. So do be aware of that. Because while I don't believe necessarily that you're going to outlaw proof of work, because I think it would crush Bitcoin, it would crush Bitcoin, which would crush the crypto markets. And I think governments want crypto markets to end up kicking into gear over the course of time. So yeah, interesting one. So what do you guys think in terms of miners? Would you follow the miners? Because the miners do know what they're doing, do know where the money is. So let me know in the comments down below. What do you think is going to be the biggest proof of work gainer for miners after the merge? Is it going to be Flux, Ergo, Ravencoin, Ethereum Classic? Let me know down below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification so you know when new content is coming up. And guys, if you want to see the coins I'm buying up in this bear cycle, the ones I think are going to have the massive run next bull cycle, the ones are going to do the 20x's, the 40, the 50, the 100. Come check out Copy My Crypto. Links in the description. You can go to the site, all the videos, everything on there is verifiable because it's all on their YouTube channel. So you can come check it out. Because make no mistake about it, guys, when I find the next phantom that I did find, I won't be doing a Udemy course like last time. I will literally just be telling the members which coin I think is going to smash and do that 100x. So if you want to know what it is, go to the site and join me, and I'll see you there. Take it easy. Bye-bye.